Melissa. Hi, Doug.
Hello, how are you?
Hey, Pei Lin. And Lauren's out there too, I think.
How are we doing in this unusual times?
We are eating a lot, like everybody
Well, if
else.
you're married to Doug, I know you're eating really well.
Yes, I'm very fortunate to have somebody who loves to cook, who uses it to de-stress and to make his wife very, very happy.
So, Doug, what are you going to show us today?
This is a no-knead Dutch oven bread, crusty bread.
Yum.
So this is the 6-quart Dutch oven.
I have one of those.
That doesn't even come into play until tomorrow. So
oh, okay.
The ingredients are flour, salt, water, and yeast. And because I've never been able to follow directions, and then I'm going to use a few other things in it. It calls for 360 grams of flour.
And that's all purpose?
That's on purpose.
Apparently, I mean, all purpose, on purpose?
On purpose.
It's bread flour.
Oh.
So there in the bowl goes flour. 360 grams of flour. So salt, 1 3/4 teaspoons. And because it goes overnight, you don't need to use a whole pack of yeast. You only use half a teaspoon. And then we like to mix in some sesame seeds.
Yum.
I use just a little bit of this, because this is an experiment. I never tried this before.
Oh boy.
This is steel cut oats. We also have, which I love, are the flax seeds. And I'm going to put 2 of those in.
Because flax is good for you.
It is. So we have that. Those are all the ingredients. We're going to do a quick mix. Make sure that at least the yeast gets mixed up. And then we're going to because it's overnight, we're going to put in just warm water.
And you don't want it too hot or it'll kill the yeast, right?
Yeah, a lot of times it's 110 to 115 when I'm doing regular bread. This calls for room temperature.
Okay.
Simply because it's going to sit for 12 hours. So the yeast will take a long time to start activating. So it's 1.5 cups, and then you gently mix it since it's going to be a real sticky dough. And then you can use a tea towel, a saran wrap, or this is a beeswax wrap.
That Doug made too. Yes, he did make his own beeswax wraps.
Oh, I want 1 or 2.
And then we're just going to set it on the counter until tomorrow morning, about 12 hours.
You preheat the pot,
preheat
right?
This. The idea about the Dutch oven is it keeps the moisture in the bread, allows it to rise even higher. Mm-hmm. And it goes for 14 minutes, the last 45 minutes, and then 15 minutes for without the top one. And it comes up. We'll show you a picture of that tomorrow.
Yes. So.
Oh, no, we'll see you in the morning.
And that's it.
Hey there, it's Thursday morning, and we're back in the kitchen and going to do a little step 2 and 3 and 4 to get this bread made that Doug started with us yesterday. So hang on, and Doug will be right with us.
Okay, here we are. We're at the stage where we're this proofed now overnight for, what was it, 4, so it's 9, so almost 17 hours. So it can go like 12 to 18 hours. And you'll see that it's like double in size. And we'll come back to that, but first you put the oven at 450, which I've already set. The Dutch oven just goes in cold. And we want that to come up to temperature when we put the bread in. I'm going to just put it in here to rest so it will keep its shape a little bit because it'll deflate. You want to have your hands nice and
clean.
Clean, yes, I've washed them. So you can see how it's kind of pulling away. That's what you want to see. That's the yeast at work. And we're going to just gently flop it into this, actually. And you'll see that it kind of went in flour side down, which is good. And then we're going to do a little bit more flour on top. It says to do this with egg wash, but they're precious right now, so we're just going to use a little olive oil. we've got some plain sesame seeds. I'll just sprinkle some of those on there. And some black sesame seeds, because they're really colorful. All right. Go ahead and get the pot out. This is why we use this stuff, parchment paper, because this is 450 degrees. But there it is in the pot. Now it's going to go in the oven for about 30, 40 minutes. And then we'll take the lid off, and the last 10-15 minutes will be to crust up the top.
So I have to tell you, I think it's about 20 minutes after Doug put the bread in the oven, and I'm working up on the 3rd floor of our home, and I can smell it from up here.
It's been about 30, 35 minutes, 35 actually, and we're just going to take the top off now so that the loaf top crust up a little bit more. That's what it looks like so far. It's looking pretty good.
Yummy, 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 yummy.
So about another, you can see it's a little soft in there, but another 10 to 15 minutes with the cover off and we'll be good. See you in 10. All right, we're back. It's been about 10 minutes, 12 minutes maybe. We're gonna turn it off, we're gonna take it out. We're just gonna take it out of the, that's again why the paper's here, so it's nice and easy. Take it out. You can do a little thump test to make sure it's done. Hear that sound?
That's a good sound.
That's a good sound. All right, now we'll let it cool down, and then we've got bread.
All right.
There you go.
I'll be back with jam and butter and my
Oh
coffee.
no!
What?
It'll be gone by then.
What? No way.